In this episode, I'll be featuring Bruce Lee collector Steve Wicks and his top 10 Bruce Lee collectibles, and it's coming right up. What's up, guys? Charles Damiano back from the Bruce Lee collection for another exciting episode. In this episode, I'm going to be featuring the Bruce Lee collector Steve Wicks out of the United Kingdom and his top 10 Bruce Lee collectibles that I know you guys are just gonna love. Now, Steve had a really hard time narrowing it down to top 10 like so many other collectors who I asked to display their top 10. So we're gonna feature a nice portion of Steve's Bruce Lee collection in this episode as well. So you get a chance to see how he not only displays the items, but you could see what some of his other incredible Bruce Lee items are in his collection, which I know you guys are gonna simply love. Now, just to start out, I'd like to give you a little quick bio on Steve. Steve actually started collecting back in 1983 when he was only 7 years old, and that's when he was first introduced to Bruce Lee. And the way it came about is he was browsing through some of the VHS tapes of his parents while they were sleeping, and he stumbled across Fist of Fury, also known as the Chinese Connection, here in the United States, and it was on VHS because back then these are how you watched Bruce Lee movies, on VHS. And this is one of mine in my collection. This was the Chinese Connection, known in the United States, and he tells me that he's been hooked ever since watching that movie. And at that point he started saving up some of his money, and at the age of 9 he was able to purchase his first Bruce Lee VHS tape on video. It was the Chinese Connection, known overseas as Fist of Fury, and he's been collecting ever since. And he said Bruce Lee shaped his life from that point on. He also was bullied going through grammar school, and what he did is he used Bruce Lee as an escape, like so many of us have back in the day, and he would come home, watch some Bruce Lee movies, and escape the bullying that he was experiencing in school. He also started studying traditional forms of Kung Fu, all inspired by Bruce Lee. As we know, Bruce inspired so many of us in so many different ways, whether it was to study martial arts, get into physical fitness, eating properly. He was just a huge inspiration in my life, Steve's life, and I know in your lives as well. So with no further ado, I love to show you guys Steve Wicks' top 10 beautifully displayed Bruce Lee collectibles. Enjoy, guys.
kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're channeling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry.
Incredible top 10 Bruce Lee collection of Steve Wicks. I know I enjoyed it, and I know Steve would love to hear from you to see how you enjoyed it as well. So first off, I want to just start by thanking Steve Wicks for gathering those top 10 Bruce Lee collectibles for us and sharing them with the fans and collectors out there, as well as the other portion of his Bruce Lee collection, which was simply amazing. And second, I know Steve would love to hear from you guys, so please comment below, and in the comments, let Steve know. The question for you is, what was your favorite collectible in Steve Wicks, not only his top 10 collection, but also in the collectibles that you've seen in the episode? So let him hear from you. Let's chime in. Let's keep this engaging like we always do. We have some of the best fans and Bruce Lee fans in the Bruce Lee community. So keep the channel going, keep it engaging, and let Steve hear from you. And if you liked the episode, please remember to give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, please remember to subscribe by hitting the subscribe button below so you never miss another Bruce Lee episode. And I also want to thank you guys for watching as always. And until next time, Charles Damiano signing out from the Bruce Lee collection, as always, saying have fun collecting. See you next Friday, guys.